Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start our English grammar class with chapter 2nd, articles and determiners. Dear students, in last class we already discussed about articles a and the and determiners. Many type of determiners we will discussed in the last class, and now we will discuss about remain determiners, like starting from fourth one, distributive determiners. Dear students, as per name, distributive means that type of determiners used on the place whenever anything is going to be distributed between or among persons or anything. Like we can say that distributive determiners refers to a group all as whole and an individual member of the group. Means if a thing is going to be distributed between a group or as an individual with a person, then we have to use that type of determiners, and they tells us how something is distributed, divided, shared among the members of the group. How is it divided? That thing is also mentioned in this one. So we can say that that's mostly distributive determiners are either, neither, each and every. Those four are distributive determiners. Which one? Either, neither, each and every. At first we will begin with either, any of two or both. Any of two or both. We use either in a case if you have two choices, like either Hero or Honda motorcycle you can bought. Means you have two choice. Otherwise you can take this word used for both of the condition. One example is also given here for choosing. You can have either tea or coffee. Means in this sentence you have two choices. Either tea or coffee. Means two choices you have. This one is your choice 1 and this one is your choice 2. Means in a case if you have two choices and both of them you have to choose any one, then on that condition you have to use either. And second condition is given here for both. You have to use for both the case also, like I could not see the trees on either side of the road. Road is fully blank, nothing tree, nothing is we can watch both of the side of the road. Then we can say that I could not see the trees on either side. Either side means both side. Means left and right. Means for both also we can use either. Dear students, next one is neither. It is using for negative sense. Negative sense means in this case also you have choices, but not you have to choose any one of from them. Neither you nor your brother will go for party. Means it's used in a negative sense. It's create totally negative sense, but either create a positive sense. It's mean not the one nor the other. Means from both of them no one will give, or nor will both of them will create that condition. Neither you nor your brother will go for the birthday party. Means in this one covered neither you person first nor your brother person second. From both of them no one can go for birthday party. Means it's completely gives us negative sense. So we can say that neither is used for creating negative sense. Next one is each. It's used for seeing members of a group as individual. This word is used for a complete group of member or individual. We can use it like each member received bonus in this month. Each member means each member of the company, not leave a person. All of the members of the company received bonus. Means it's used for of the complete group of the person or individual. Individually even one person not leave. Every. It is used for seeing a group as a series of members. It's used for seeing a groups or series of a members. Means in this case the person, a group is used as a series, like every child in the world has a right to education. Means it's completely used for all of the person, all of the places. We can say that like every child in the world has a right to education. Means every child of the world, Nothing leave a child of India, nothing leave a child of China. All of the world's child have right to education. Dear students, it's about distributive determiner. Now we will discuss interrogative determiners. Dear students, now we will discuss about next determiner, determiner number 5th, interrogative determiners. Dear students, that type of determiners that help you to ask questions. If you want to ask any type of questions, then you have to take help of the type of determiners in the sentence. That's are known as interrogative determiners. Example like what, where, who, whom, when, why, which. And one most and important thing I want to tell you, like that how much and how many are also a word of interrogative or WH word. If many times students are getting confused, sir, how much and how many are WH word or not. Dear students, in this one WH word is not there, but then also it is a part of WH word also, because it is a family member of the WH words. It is a part of an interrogative sentence word, so we can say that that's are also interrogative words. And one more information about them, they are usually placed before the nouns. Means interrogative determiners usually means always that placed before the nouns. In every case they placed before the nouns only. For that I wrote here 4 to 5 examples also. How much do you need to buy a smartphone? How much means how much money. In this sentence he asked about the money. How much means they are talking with one person to another person, talking with each other, and then how much do you want for taking a new smartphone, means asking about money. How much do you need to buy a smartphone? Then this one is your interrogative word, and before noun it's placed. We can say that before noun it's being placed. In second sentence, whose car is parked outside, that is your WH word, and this is your noun. So we can say that it's usually placed before the nouns. In next sentence, how many bottles, this one is your interrogative words. Interrogative word, and this one is your noun. So it is proved that before noun we have to use interrogative words. How many bottles of cold drink you have? What topic are you going to discuss today? This one is your interrogative word or WH word, whatever you can say, and this one is your noun. And in next sentence, which color like you most, then this one is your WH word or interrogative word, and this one is your noun. So we can say that interrogative determiner usually used placed before the nouns, and mostly that type of determiners are used to ask questions. Means they are questioning words, and for asking the questions we have to use that type of words, and these are that is known as the interrogative determiners, like what, where, who, whom, when, why, which, how much, how many. And they are usually placed before noun, we already discussed. Dear students, this type of determiners are most important determiners in our English grammar. Because of that, it is a part of sentence also. If we talk about sentences, the sentences are also of 4 or 5 types, and in the sentence, interrogative sentences also we can say that starting with WH word or auxiliary verb and end with or finish with question mark, and that type of sentence is known as interrogative sentence. So we can say that interrogative determiners play a very important role in English grammar. Because of that, we are able to asking any type of question, and we can create any type of question with the help of the WH word. Dear students, now we will discuss about quantifiers. Dear students, now we will talk about quantifiers. Means what is quantifiers, where they have to place, where it is used, for which type of noun we have to use. Quantifiers are the words that gives us information about number or quantity. Means that type of words are using for mention the number and quantity of a thing or person or place. That type of things you have to use a quantifier. Words are used for that thing. They placed before a noun, means mostly they are using before a noun only, like distributive. Example, some many, much, any, few, little, a lot of. That type of words are known as quantifiers. At first we will talk about some and any. Dear students, sum and any both can be used for the numbers and quantity. You can use both of that quantifiers for numbers also and quantity also. One example also written here, like some marble, means it is in a quantity na? No, it is about number. And some juice is about quantity. Dear students, numbers means whichever thing is countable, that is counting in number, like 1 2 3 4 5 6, that is countable. And whichever measure in quantity means 1 liter 2 liter 3 liter, that is about quantity. One thing I want to clear, that number like countable things and quantity means uncountable things. That thing you have to mention at quantity, whichever uncountable. You have to write it simply UC, and that one is C, means countable. So we have to use some juice. After that, any news means uncountable. After that, any case countable, means you can count it. That type of situation also be mentioned with some and any. And second point is here, some is used in affirmative and any is used in negative. Dear students, if anyone asks you about that, then you have to be clear about that. Some is mostly using in the positive sentences only, affirmative sentences only. But any is mostly using for giving a negative sense. I don't have any money to give to the beggar. That type of sentence you have to create with any only. Like I need some colors for my drawing, means I need some colors, means in this sentence it is giving affirmative or positive sense. But in negative sentence, Mahi has not done any homework, means it's giving negative sense, means Mahi has not done any homework. In third case, we can say that some and any can be used in interrogative. Both of cases, by some and any we can represent that in an interrogative sentence we have to use some also and any also. Like first sentence is here, could you make some tea for me? This is of the some used for the interrogative sense. And second sentence is given here, you won't need any help, means for any we have to use question mark, or we have to say that in interrogative cases we can use both of that condition, like some and any both are used in the interrogative sentence. Dear students, if anyone asks about some and any, then you can easily represent that both of them used for number also and quantity also. Both of them used for which thing? Interrogative. And some is especially used for affirmative and any is used for mostly negative. And we explained already that both of them used for interrogative sense. Now we will discuss about many and another quantifiers. Dear students, now we will discuss about much, many, little and few. Dear students, much is used before uncountable noun. You have to place something in your mind. Much is mostly used with uncountable noun in the case of uncountable noun. If uncountable noun is given there in a sentence and if blank is there, then you have to use much, otherwise you don't think about much. Example is also given here, much pen, means pen is not countable, it is uncountable only, you see. Much hard work is also uncountable, so we write it you see. Many is used before countable in plural. Many is used with countable noun, and in countable also one condition is here, plural. Countable also they have to be and plural also they have to be. Like many children, you can't say like that many child. You have to say that many children because it's used with countable plural noun. And in second case, many actors, means it is used before plural. You can't say many actor because mostly it is used with countable plural noun. And if we talk about little, then little one is denoting hardly, means it's also giving a negative sense. I have a little hard work or little hope from anything. Like one sentence is given here, we still have little hope from his recovery, for his recovery, means he fell from an accident and there is a little hope for his recovery, means like we can say that negative sense is giving means no chance of his recovery, then on that case we have to say that little hope for his recovery. There is a little milk in the pot, we can't make tea from that. Means a little means a giving negative sense. In a negative way we can say that there is no chance of happening any type of action. Few, dear student, few is denoting not many. Not many means only little one. Most important difference between both, we can say that it is used between uncountable cases, and this one is used for the countable cases. It is the main difference between both of them. Little is also same sense is giving, hardly means negative sense, and this one is also giving negative sense means not many. But most difference between both of them, we can say that it is used before uncountable noun and this one is used before countable noun. Like after lockdown there were only few people, means from whenever lockdown has happened on that time, after that we can watch only few people are there on the road. People are countable, we can count it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Dear students, it's all about quantifiers. In this chapter we discuss about many things like articles, definite articles, indefinite articles, determiners, many type of determiner, possessive, demonstrative, interrogative, distributive, quantifiers. All that type of determiners also explained by me in this chapter. I hope all of you learn all that type of determiners and articles very well. Thank you, students.